If you are pregnant and planning to breastfeed, stop scrolling for a minute, because here is the lesson that the hospital is probably not going to teach you, or your OBGYN is not going to teach you, not because they don't want to, but because they don't understand lactation like an IBCLC, like someone like me. In the beginning, your baby is going to cue constantly. And for many people, that plants seeds of doubt that their baby isn't getting enough. There are ways of knowing whether or not your baby is getting enough that has nothing to do with measuring out the amount of milk in a bottle and feeding it to your baby. And frequent cueing is not the way to know, because that is biologically normal. We often hear that you should feed your newborn every 2 to 3 hours, but these are based on averages of the babies who cue the least frequently to the babies who cue the most frequently, and that gets us to that every 2 to 3 hours. But in my experience, working with hundreds of families, your baby is probably going to cue 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times, and that is normal in the beginning. That is how they bring in a robust milk supply, and it is how they ensure that despite taking teeny tiny quantities, because their tummies are so small in the beginning, that they still get enough to grow, get that good brain development, get the energy they need to be able to remove milk more efficiently. So if you are worried about breastfeeding, if you really want to breastfeed and you've heard horror stories, let's get this taken care of during pregnancy. Let's make sure you're on a right foot, getting the right information and having the right support. Go to the link in my bio. I'll do a prenatal consult with you, or I do free 30-minute calls just to talk about your situation.